Alright, so we're back, of course, talking about some Final Fantasy VII Remake, Intergrade specifically with this video. And the current rumor right now that we have is that this game is coming this month to this PlayStation Plus, like Plus Premium shit, or whatever this new tiered system thing that they have going on with PlayStation Plus these days. Or Premium Plus, however the hell you say that shit. Either way, that would be the highest tier of this like tiered system thing, so that's the one that's like just under $20 a month. Which isn't too bad, depending, like... That is if you're like a fan of what they're offering with this stuff, because there's a lot of things here. There's a lot of like back catalog and classics and PS1, PS2, PS3 games and shit. And obviously like brand new like AAA modern games, stuff like Stray, like that's coming out on the 19th, I believe. Like that's coming directly to this, which is pretty cool. Like so they're kind of making their, obviously it's like their Game Pass equivalent. Now what we're talking about today, it isn't just Intergrade that's being mentioned within this leak or rumor, whatever you want to call it. There's a bunch of Assassin's Creed games as well. So we have this user named Blackbait over in Resetera who apparently has a pretty decent track record. I haven't looked through their post history or what they've gotten correct. You have to like log in to look at somebody's account or whatever on Resetera, and I'm just like, I'm good. But the articles that are picking this up are saying that they have a pretty good track record of getting things correct. So they say, as I've learned, here are some of the games that are going to be added on the 19th on PlayStation Plus, Premium Plus. Stray, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Intergrade, FF7 Episode Intermission, Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, Assassin's Creed Unity, Assassin's Creed Rogue Remastered, Assassin's Creed Freedom Cry, what the hell that says, Assassin's Creed The Ezio Collection, Saints Row 4 Re-Elected. So as I said previously, a shit ton of Assassin's Creed games are coming to this, but also Stray, which is cool because I wasn't aware of that. I don't really keep up with this shit. And it's a game I'm interested in just because it looks kind of fun, kind of cute. I'm a cat owner, so like I'm down to buy that shit 100%. But, of course, as it pertains to the channel, Intergrade and Episode Intermission are apparently coming to this, which I think is pretty damn cool. Now, of course, as of right now, this is just a rumor, but it's from what seems to be a reputable source. But also, I wouldn't be surprised if this is the case. It's something we've actually seen them do, something kind of similar when it came to Remake, where Remake came to PlayStation Plus in March 2021, which had it coming out for free to play on PlayStation Plus in less than a year, right? It came out April 2020, free to play March 2021. And if this were to happen, it'd be weirdly kind of almost like opposite, so to speak, of what they did with Remake, where Remake came out a month before it was a year old. This would be coming out for free to play on PlayStation Plus a month after it's a year old. Not opposite, but you get what I'm saying. But dude, this would be pretty cool. Like, I'm not into this stuff. It's not shit I subscribe to. You know, again, I don't game that much in my free time to where I can take advantage of something like this, where there's all these games to play for free. I just don't, I enjoy the games that I enjoy. I buy usually 1 or 2 games at a time, and I play them for probably like a few months. That's just me. That's kind of what I do. But for the people who already subscribe to this, that maybe don't own this game or just haven't played it yet, or maybe played it and didn't care for it, like base game remake, you're like, kind of whatever. Now you have the opportunity to re-give it a shot, or maybe play it for the first time with way better visuals and all the other bonuses that Intergrade brings, with like lighting and fog and all those other things that they do, but also an episode intermission, and it's 100% worth it. Even if you don't have PlayStation like Plus Premium or whatever, Premium Plus, whatever the fuck it is, like, and you do have a PS5, like it'd be worth the $20 or less than $20 rather to do this just to play it. Like if you just haven't played Remake yet. That's the other kind of obvious thing, but we do got to mention it just because I've already seen some confusion. There's Reddit posts covering this that I seen earlier today, and somebody was confused by like the wording about whether or not it was going to be on PS4, which it's not. Intergrade is never coming to PS4. People, I know, I can only reach so much people with my YouTube channel. Right? I can't talk to everybody. We had confirmation more than a year ago at this point that Episode Intermission and Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade were PlayStation 5 only, right? And now, obviously, now they're on PC as well. But the point is, we've known for a long time, and that's what people would let it go, because it's just not going to happen, dude. Like, no matter what, the Remake project is PS5 going forward. Like, you have to accept it. Like, Rebirth is going to be PS5 only. Any DLCs that come out for that are going to be PS5 only. And then Part 3 is going to be PS5 only, and same thing with that. Any DLCs or episodes or whatever, PS5 only. Like, you have to get a PS5 to continue playing the Remake project. And look, this is an older conversation. We've talked about this quite a bit. Like, I get why people are frustrated by that. They got everybody in on like the ground floor of the Remake project with PS4, and then immediately hop ship to PS5, and PS5s for a lot of people are still hard to get. But at the end of the day, the Remake project as a whole is going to be better by hopping generations. If they stayed with the PS4, they can still make great games, obviously, but they can do better games with PS5. Now, at the Reddit post I mentioned earlier, they posted a screenshot from a particular article, but they didn't link to it, so I don't know where this article is or what this article is. But at the bottom, they say that they speculate that the lineup could be officially announced on the Wednesday prior to the drop, which would be tomorrow. Now, I'm not sure how likely that is. Like, how often do they show, like, what games are coming to PS Plus, like, a week before it's supposed to happen? But all these games are supposed to go live on Stray's release date, which is July 19th, which is when that's also coming to PlayStation Plus. I think it makes a lot of sense, since we're about a week away. They kind of need to reveal these goddamn games. I do find it kind of weird, though, that it's this close to Stray's release date, and they haven't revealed this stuff yet. Like, why are they waiting so close? Like, I'm pretty sure Xbox, when they add games to Game Pass, they announce it quite a bit ahead of time. So I thought it was kind of weird. But my dudes, that is pretty much going to be the video. Kind of a lighter news video, but we definitely had to cover this. Don't be surprised if we get some sort of reveal tomorrow, since that seems to be what people are thinking. We usually ask questions and stuff at the end of our videos, but there's not really one to ask, because like, if you have a PS5 and you watch this channel, you've probably already played Remake, so this may or may not help you. But also, if you have a decent PC, the game's been on PC for like half a year at this point or more, so like you probably already played it in that regard as well. And recently it came to Steam, so if you didn't want to do the Epic launcher, you have the Steam option now. Like, so the majority of people, if they wanted to play Intergrade and Episode Intermission, have had the option for quite a while now, so they probably have. So I'm not entirely sure who this video is helping, but if you're one of those people that has a PS5, just never played Remake, and if you have PlayStation Plus and still have never played Remake, like, you have the option now from what we're seeing. It's just a rumor currently, but more than likely it's going to be true. But my dudes, that's going to be the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, give a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are interested in more Final Fantasy VII Remake, Intergrade, Rebirth, Episode Intermission, other episodes if they ever happen in the future. Turn on notifications, follow me on Twitter, @YT. I'm a Discord. Links to this networks are in the description. End of the outro. Later, guys.
Used to care what people thought, but now I care more. And nobody out here's got it figured out. So therefore, I've lost all hope of a happy ending, depending on whether or not it's worth it. So insecure, no one's perfect. We spend it with no shame. We blow that like Coltrane. We in here like Rogaine, or leave it like Cobain.